She's more of that type of smart. Including Bulbasaur, of course. Leafa is modest also. So, of course, as it is, Maz, his Charizard is modest and analyzes also. But they're brother and sister, so they both were like twins. They were twin Charmanders. So that's kind of cool. Isn't that neat to know? A little bit? A little bit? So sends out Squirtle. Of course, no. He's like sitting there and Taz is like, my twin. And of course he's like, yeah, but we're not going down to a girl. Right? And then Taz is like, wait a minute. Don't you ever say that. This is our sister. And then, she has the strength that we have. And of course he's like, right. Kind of snaps him back into reality. And she's like, that is right. Flames, give him Ember. Of course, the Ember hits. It's not very effective. Blast is in her chart. You know what I mean? Cheering her on because it's his turn to be on the sidelines, which would be kind of cool, being male this time and all that. But what I want to say on the side note, that's one of the interesting things that people don't really notice and speak about, is that Charmander's eyes are blue, like Squirtle, and Squirtle's eyes are orange, like Charmander's. So, of course, she tells her to do scratch. Of course, Kaz's Squirtle is modest, so he's embracing these hits. So she's like, Ember again. She's sitting there thinking in her mind, why aren't we burning? Like, you know what I mean? She's sitting in her mind thinking, and she's looking at flames like, why aren't we burning him? Just like blasted Taz. And Flames looks at her like, somehow it's a connection or bond, and when we think in our minds, and it goes to the scene of us thinking in our minds, it connects to our Pokemon like we're one-minded. So that was like one of those one-minded scenes that ended up happening. And she's like, alright, we're not taking any cuts. Ember, as hard as you can, and try to burn Squirtle, and teach him a lesson, and teach Kaz a lesson. We'll teach Kaz a lesson. Of course she does Ember again. It's not very effective again. And Squirtle just hangs in and adores it. And of course he does tackle one good hard time. Of course, that ends up happening. Well, she tries to get re-healed and all that again. Of course, she gets. He said she tries. So she uses her potion while Flames is exhausted, and of course Flames gets back. But she's not in peak health because she got exhausted. So of course he's like, we're not having it. Take her down. No. Tackles her again. She's like, scratch, of course. And Squirtle dodges it. She gets hit. So scratch again. Force is the scratch. Tackle. Force the tackle hits. She starts getting exhausted. She's like, we're not gonna win at this rate. Flames, growl. She does growl. He does tackle again, of course. And does that, and she's like, Ember. Of course, Flames does Ember again, tries it, and it ends up being a critical hit. And of course, the critical hit ends up happening because Blast ends up cheering her on as soon as she says Ember. Like, she screams it out, like, Ember! And of course, it's a big boost for Flames also. And of course, it says Flames grows the level.